Hey, this is Jason Cruz with MMA Payout out here in Seattle, Washington, and we have for you, thankfully, spending his time while he's having some nutrients in him. Brendan Loughnane, PFL Championship, $1 million is on the line, November 25th. What a great time to be having $1 million in New York City. You faced Bubba Jenkins. First and foremost, how are you feeling?
Now I've had that food, $1 million.
Excellent. Once again, thank you for your time. I greatly appreciate it. Where am I finding you today?
Thailand.
Thailand. So what are you doing in Thailand?
I've been coming to Thailand now since 2012. I've got great training partners out here, and I just love the vibe.
Okay. Now, is this anything special for your fight against Bubba Jenkins, or is this just your usual process of training for fights?
It's just another day in the office. I'm trying not to make it a bigger occasion than it is, because then that's when the jitters come in. I'm just looking at it as another fight, another formidable opponent, and another win.
Okay, so of course you don't want to make a big deal about it, but of course my next question was going to be, is this the biggest fight of your career?
I'd say so, yeah.
I immediately tell you to focus on that, but basically, you had a great fight against Chris Wade. Tell me your thoughts about how you did there, and how are you going to use it against Bubba Jenkins?
I was very happy with the Chris Wade fight. I spent another camp defending takedowns, and then Chris Wade didn't take me down once. After telling me that he was going to take me down and hold me down like the rest of them, they all think they're just going to do that and it's going to be really easy. Well, I've got news for you. It's not easy, and especially over 25 minutes. I've got more time to work. It's going to be a long night for Bubba Jenkins.
Now, you guys do share that opponent, Chris Wade. Have you studied Bubba's fight against Chris Wade from last year?
Yeah, Bubba quit in that fight.
And when you say quit, explain for us who might not have seen the fight. What in his body language, or what he was doing in the cage, that made you believe or made you confirm that he quit?
Well, we did a conference call last week, and then I just said, "Look, bro, I watched the fight. I know fighting. I'm 16 years into the game, and Bubba Jenkins just stopped fighting. He was just on the floor. I think Bubba Jenkins is a great hammer, but he's a shit nail. And I think Chris Wade just took it to him, exactly like what I'm going to do."
Now, he's a decorated wrestler, but you, of course, same with Chris Wade. What is it about you that is hard for wrestlers to deal with in terms of, wrestling's taking them down, holding you down, that kind of stuff?
I think my speed. I think it's the way I switch stances. I think it's my wrestling. I wrestle. I love wrestling more than I love striking. I really enjoy it, and a lot of people seem to get that confused. I really enjoy the art of wrestling, and I think on the 25th, everyone's going to see how much of a good defensive wrestler I am.
Excellent. And so now we're about 5 or 6 weeks out from the fight. So, and you're in Thailand. How long have you been in Thailand, and how long do you think you'll stay there before heading to the States?
I've been here already over a month, and I will stay here till around early November and then fly out.
Okay. Is that usual for you guys, for you and your training camp, to head to Thailand for that long of it? Is that long of a time, I guess, is the first question. And then is that your usual?
Yes, very normal. I've done numerous camps out here. I love the place. I've got great masseuses, padmen, wrestling partners. I've got everything I need all under one roof, and I'm very grateful to be a part of the Thailand experience, because I just love being here. I think it really centers me as a fighter.
How do you deal with being away from home, for such long periods of time?
I don't really have a home. I'm on the road right now. I've been on the road since this PFL whirlwind started, so it's how I like it.
Okay. Now, like a MMA nomad, or
Exactly.
exactly. So tell me, how has you alluded to it, how has the PFL experience been as opposed to other places you've been?
I love fighting for the PFL. I fought in all the major organizations pretty much, apart from Bellator. But yeah, I love it. The great people, great back staff, owners are great, everyone's great. I love fighting for them. And a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter.
Yeah. How do you like it that the season protocol of, you know, fighting pretty much every 2 months or so? Do you like being that busy?
Yeah, I love being busy. I'm a fighter. I'm a fighter to my core. It's what I love to do. It's what I was put on earth to do. I don't want 6-month gaps. I want to fight as much as possible.
And so I am assuming that the PFL has asked you back for the next season, or is that something that you want to wait until after this fight?
Yeah, my manager deals with all that. I just leave all that with him.
Okay. Okay, so now you are going to be heading to New York City during Thanksgiving. How do you, I guess, well, you're not from America, so you don't have to deal with the Thanksgiving traditions. You don't have you don't want to eat turkey or anything during that week anyway, do you?
No. I'll be eating a prey on the 25th of November. I'll be eating my prey.
Okay, and so tell me a little bit about Bubba Jenkins. I know you thought he quit. Is there anything that concerns you with him on the 25th?
Bubba Jenkins is a great fighter. I'm not sitting here saying he's not. He's got some big wins over some great opponents. And I'm looking forward to beating him and putting him on my record. Like, I've got some big names on that record now. I like some notable names, and I want to add Bubba Jenkins to that list. And I want everyone to like, shit, he beat this guy, he beat this guy, he beat this guy, he beat this guy. And this year, you know, I beat Kudo, who was the semi-finalist, and I beat Wade and I beat Bubba. So they're the 3 best guys in the tournament, and I fought all 3 of them and beat all 3 of them. So that's good.
Most definitely, most definitely. And with this win, you know, with this win on the 25th, are you looking for a big holiday after that? Will you be staying in New York City, or will you be heading home, or wherever home is?
Yeah, I've been doing a few sightseeing in New York. I love New York. I fought there before. I'll be staying over there with my friends and family who are traveling out, and then have some fun in New York for sure.
Excellent, excellent. And what does it mean when you win? I see how you did that. When you win, what does it mean for putting that on, putting your Manchester on the map? You know, Leon Edwards come out of there. Michael Bisping, of course. What does it mean to be in that echelon of fighter, to be crowned a PFL featherweight champion?
Means absolutely everything to me. It's my heart, my soul. It's what I wake up for every morning. And I just know that Bubba Jenkins won't be able to take this away from me. Like, when I said I seen quitting him, I know he doesn't want this belt like I want this belt. He doesn't deserve the belt like I deserve this belt. I've been through all the ups and downs of the sport. It's a 16-year journey, and he won't take it away from me on the night. I'm telling you that.
Well, Brendan, I greatly appreciate. I wish you great health going into the fight November 25th. Good travels from Thailand to New York, and we will all be watching pay-per-view Brendan Loughnane and Bubba Jenkins for the featherweight championship of the PFL for the $1 million. Have a great one, and good luck to you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
All right, Brendan. You have a great day. Thank you again for your kindness in waiting.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.